Welcome back, boys and girls, and all of the others with unidentifiable sex. To me, talking about music production while I commute to my day job. Hope everyone is awesome feeling today. I sure as hell am. For what reason, you might ask? Well, the thing is, it's no reason in particular. I just feel good. I was just at the gym, which is a really good thing to do, by the way. I already talked about that to you, but in order for things to stick, I might as well tell you that going to the gym or working out in some way, yeah, I highly recommend it. You will thank me later. Anyway, today I'm gonna be talking about I guess the best word for it is dynamics in a track. Well, what I'm actually going at here is the concept of space in a track. I'm not really sure if it's the same thing, dynamics and the space and track, to create a bit of a rhythm in your music, but that's what I think it's about. Please correct me if I'm wrong here, but you know, or let me know how you think dynamics is perceived. But well, basically, once you smack on a mastering tool on your track at the end of your production, on some of the mastering plugins that you might be using, there's this thing called dynamics, and well, what it makes, what it creates for your track is basically it highlights, as far as I get it, the rhythm of the track, and it highlights the different elements in order to emphasize on these elements of the track to create a bit of a more better flow to the track. Now that's really freaking vague way of explaining it, you know, very arbitrary. So do let me know what you think it might be about. In essence, like if you pull that lever up all the way to the top, and your track is filled up with goo, like a lot of different sounds, and you know, track is being covered by a bunch of different sounds, and there's no space. What will end up happening, as far as I'm aware, but what I've done is you'll just lower the entire level of the track to make it low, you know, a bit lower on the volume. Whereas instead, if you have a good basic flow in your track, you know, you have, here's the kick drum, okay, and nothing else, okay, and here's the snap or the snare and nothing else, right? And you know, here's the main synth and nothing else, so like or whatever, you know what I mean? Or a guitar just has its presence really good, you know. Then the dynamics will highlight these parts instead of lowering them down to you know, create a bit, I guess, even a louder track than you had before, and increase the clarity of it. So what am I getting at here? Well, you know, after starting out working on tracks at the beginning of my production journey, I had this issue where I basically just you know, wanted to create the dynamics of the track, and I couldn't get it to work because I had all these ideas, like, okay, we need this and we need that, just, you know, cramming a bunch of stuff into your track, and it just ruins it. You think a lot more things on your mix bus, or a lot more things on your into your track, cramming a lot of stuff in is good, but no, it isn't. Arrangement is what this is all about, as far as I'm aware. If you're good at arrangement, you don't need that much stuff. You know, you don't need that many things. If you know how the rhythm of the track is gonna work, and you create the instruments parts for that rhythm properly, like if you have a 8x8, like a classic thing, and then you use the spaces in between the or the conjunction with the and you put in synth tracks so that it works, like it emphasizes the rhythm instead of lowering the rhythm, reducing the emphasis of the rhythm. If you make that thing work properly together, is what I'm trying to tell you, then you have a really solid track, you know, and you won't need to work a lot on the mastering parts of it, because your track is going to be pretty good altogether already from the start. Do you have this issue? I'm sure you do. I'm sure like when you start out and produce music, it's easy to just get overwhelmed and just push out a lot of stuff into the track. But what do you guys do to mitigate this issue? What do you like? How do you avoid it? You know, because yeah, I mean, the only thing I just figured that I could do would be to just reduce the amount of stuff and work on creating a good balance between the different instruments in the track by listening to other tracks that I like. Yeah, let me know, guys. I love you. Yeah, no, it's good to see you here. I like having this talk in the morning. All right, stay classy. See ya. Please share, please like, please subscribe. Mwah.